There is a moment in a woman's life when something subtle begins to change. At first, it is almost impossible to describe. Conversations begin to feel different. Certain behaviors that once seemed random begin to follow recognizable patterns. And the world she once moved through automatically begins to reveal something beneath the surface. This moment is the beginning of discernment. Discernment is not suspicion. It is not cynicism. And it is certainly not bitterness. Discernment is simply the quiet ability to observe human behavior clearly, without immediately reacting to it. It is the moment when a woman begins to notice the space between what people say and what they truly mean. And once this awareness begins, something remarkable happens. The world becomes easier to understand. The pattern recognition. At first, the shift is small. A woman might notice the tone hidden behind someone's compliment, the subtle hesitation before someone gives their opinion, the way certain people test boundaries, not directly, but through small comments or quiet pressure. These moments once passed unnoticed, but now they begin to stand out. And when enough of these patterns appear, a deeper understanding begins to form. Human behavior, which once felt confusing, begins to reveal its structure. And this is where many people misunderstand discernment. They imagine that seeing clearly will make a person harder, colder, or more guarded. But in truth, the opposite often happens. The woman who understands human behavior does not need to react to everything. She no longer feels the urge to prove herself in every conversation. She no longer feels compelled to explain her thoughts to people who are not truly listening. Instead, she becomes quieter, more observant, and strangely, more peaceful. Because the person who sees clearly understands something important. Power rarely belongs to the loudest person in the room. It belongs to the one who understands what is actually happening, the one who sees the patterns others are still moving inside of. And when a woman begins to see these patterns clearly, her presence begins to change, not because she demands attention, but because she no longer needs it. Discernment is one of the first true steps toward sovereignty. It allows a woman to move through the world calmly, without being pulled into every emotional current around her. She listens more carefully, she observes more deeply, and she speaks only when her words truly matter. And because of this, her influence grows quietly, without effort. When a woman begins to see clearly, something inside her settles. The confusion that once surrounded human behavior begins to dissolve, and in its place appears something far more powerful. Clarity. And once that clarity arrives, the sovereign path becomes impossible to ignore. If these reflections resonate with you, you are welcome to walk this path with us. Subscribe to continue exploring the sovereign path.